Let you know that obviously there's some spoilers in this video ahead, so if you haven't watched the Turning Red movie and do plan to, this might not be the video for you. Go watch it, add this to your watch later, and then come back and let us know how you find it. For everyone else, enjoy the video.
Here we go.
It's hard to argue the impact that Turning Red has had on the furry fandom so far.
Oh boy, yeah.
And it's only been a few weeks.
Yeah.
You know, we've had everything from GIFs to memes, we've got jokes about it.
Yeah?
Now, I mean, we could sit here and give you a review of it, you know.
Yeah, we could do our normal, 2 cents on the film, but...
I think you all know what we would say about it.
Yeah, we pretty much know what we would say. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It really is. Go watch it.
Oh, but instead, we thought we'd do something a little bit different. And because watching it, we thought, oh my god, we really relate to this movie.
Really? Honestly.
So we had a look through it, and we decided to do a video on 11 ways that every furry can probably relate to Turning Red. The first thing this film really brings home to us is memories of our first fursuit, or that time you got your first furry accessories like a tail or your first paws. So there's a scene right at the beginning where May's got this quite adorable actually, cardboard red panda.
Yeah. Basically a cardboard version of a fursuit.
You know, and it just really brought home the memories of, okay, I didn't have a cardboard fursuit. I don't think I've ever seen... No, actually, no, I have seen someone do that, actually.
Oh, yeah, I have too.
You know, credit to you. You've got to start somewhere, and that's what this really brought back the memories of, is we all started somewhere, we've all brought that first tail, or had that first item, and kind of had our first sort of furry costume experience.
Yeah, I made my first fursuit, my very first one. I've made a lot more since, but... Yeah, I remember sitting there with nothing more than just some foam and a glue gun and some old fur from
and
Fabric
evidently, May being 13 has probably started a little bit earlier than you, and I think a lot of us. So, go May!
Go May!
Fur everywhere. Now I think every fur can relate to this. The first thing I saw was this scene where May's mum is just not looking too happy about it.
No,
hoovering up the carpet.
All red fur fragments from all over the floor.
And the dad's in the background picking up the mess from... but that's something I think all of us can relate to, especially if you had a fursuit around. It's just the amount of fluff that just gets everywhere.
And even more so if you're making them.
So, you know, whether you're in your house fursuiting, there's fluff everywhere. Whether you're at your friends, there's fluff left everywhere. Even at a fur meet, there's fluff left everywhere.
I hate what bars have to clean up.
And of course, furry conventions. Those carpets never quite look the same after a fur meet. So I think we can all relate to the fur everywhere bit on this one.
Most definitely. Acceptance from real friends. May's friends are incredibly accepting of May's transformation. Just like for us in real life, your real friends will be accepting of you for your furriness.
Definitely, and I mean, we did a video on this a long time ago, actually, about telling your friends you're a furry, and my point has always been, if your friends are real, they're not just posers or people who are just wasting your time and they're hanging around for no reason, or horrible people.
Or prejudiced towards other people.
They will accept you for who you are, what you want to be.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, a friend shouldn't care about those little things.
No.
And that's what I loved about this film, is it showed that scene.
It really did.
Yes, it was a very sped up sequence.
Oh yeah, I mean, obviously, but at the same time, it did do it right.
Yeah, and it's something that I definitely related to, was the idea that my friends did accept me.
Yeah.
The reactions of those people around you. Now, this is something I think the film did get really accurately, and something I could definitely relate to as well.
Oh, definitely.
Is that the people around, friends, really did react very much to how my friends, especially in the fandom, reacted when I got my first fursuit.
Oh, God, yeah.
You know, I mean, you've got the scene where the girl goes, "It's so fluffy!" I've actually had that. I had that the other day, but I think that was a reference to the movie. Then, of course, we've got the girl who's like, "Oh, I really want a tail." Been there, done that.
Like, I really wanted a tail.
You know, and, you know, just the idea
I wanted a
that,
tail.
you know, people see your suit and they kind of want it themselves. And, you know, everyone's having a bit of a crush on you. And you can relate to that, seriously. I obviously suppose maybe if you haven't had a fursuit, you might not relate to that side of it. But I'm pretty sure if you haven't got a fursuit, you've probably sat there at least once and gone, oh my God, you're so fluffy, or not the fluff. So I think this is something that both non and fursuiters can relate to.
Absolutely. Fursuit photo shoots. Now, there is one scene in the film where May, with her friends, basically have a fursuit photo shoot, as it were, with her red panda suit.
Crazy.
It is bonkers. It's really funny, too.
Oh, it's a lovely scene.
Yeah. But it really does capture that feel of, well, a real fursuit photo shoot with lots of different poses, lots of different people.
The excitement.
Yeah, the
craziness,
excitement, the energy.
You know, and yeah, I mean, the only thing I think that we probably can't relate to in this scene is the fact that the friends are charging to go and take photos with the panda.
Yeah, if you're charging to have pictures done with you in fursuit, then there's probably something a little wrong
and of
there.
course the text message saying panda photos. Text messaging? Okay, the film's 2002.
I was going to say.
If the film was in modern days, that definitely would have been a Telegram group, and there would have been a few stickers.
Yeah, well, you can't blame the film for that.
No, but, you know. Still, photo shoots we can definitely relate to.
Oh, definitely.
Furry merchandise. I never thought I'd talk about a Disney film having furry merchandise in it. Normally, the furry merchandise is of the film.
It's true.
But no, there's a scene where, obviously in the montage, they are selling furry merchandise of, obviously, May's panda suit. And the t-shirt designs and the prints and the fake paws and that are all the sort of thing that you would definitely spot in a dealer's den at a convention.
Oh, definitely.
Or on Etsy. And, you know, you've got the schoolyard just full of kids.
Full of kids with tails and ears.
And, you know, it's brilliant. It really does look like a furry convention at that point. And they're all getting excited over the items, like most of us do. And, you know, it just captures that essence of furry trash that, you know...
We all are.
We all are, and we can all relate to. And, you know, your wardrobe is literally just furry tees.
Yeah.
At least mine is.
Yeah, I was going to say mine is too. Apart from one work t-shirt. Keeping furry stuff on the down low. I mean, there is one scene where May has to come back and she has to try and hide all of the things that she's gotten for all the panda merchandise stuff.
All the furry things she's been
All the
up
furry
to.
things she's got, including obviously her.
She's like tiptoeing around her parents, gives them a hug. You know, I've just been out. I haven't been doing furry things.
No, and I think we can all relate to this one.
Definitely, you know, coming back, your parents are like, oh, where have you been? Or your friends maybe don't know
coming back
furry.
from a fur meet or a convention and basically trying to hide all the merchandise.
Well, I haven't been up to anything. I haven't just been dressing as a giant raccoon.
Yeah, exactly.
And that it really captures it, and the relief on her face when she achieves it. And
Yeah.
that the parents don't know anything at that point in time, and again, it just this is what I mean by this movie really does capture some stuff that we can relate to, but definitely this one.
Yeah.
The lamest furry party you have ever been to.
Oh boy.
We've all been to bad parties.
Oh,
let's
boy,
face
have
it,
we.
Be they furry or not. And there is a scene where May doesn't quite turn up to the party in time, and they're all sitting around looking quite bored with some relatively
sad music.
Relatively sad music on. I can't remember what it was exactly.
I can't
think it was
remember some
Beyonce,
horrible pop
actually. But yes, and I think that just captures the bad party vibe because we've been there.
Yeah.
You know, you've been to that party with the people you said, or the fursuiters who were supposed to be turning up, never turned up.
Yeah.
You know, and then when she does turn up, the party's suddenly a roaring success, and everyone's having a good
Because
time.
fursuits.
You know, I would say now, fursuits don't necessarily make a party fun.
No, they don't. No.
But they don't. They help.
No.
They're part of it. They don't hinder it, unless you get beer on your fursuit. Then
Yeah.
then it's a different story. But you know, I just really related to the lame party though. It really rang home to me.
And that's, I mean, I
Don't know
suppose
about
if you
you.
think about it, if you're a fursuiter and you go to a party with non-furries, you probably get that same effect as well. Some.
Yeah, you just get the look.
Yeah.
Oof.
A relative finds fur. Now, at one point in the film, May's grandparents, or grandparent, I think it is, finds fur around the house and basically twigs that May is still uncontrolling of her panda.
Yeah, and she looks a bit suspicious about it all. And that really sort of related to me about the idea that you get someone who comes around your house,
Non-furries.
doesn't know you're a furry,
Yeah.
and then starts finding furry things. Now, it doesn't have to be fur. It could be
No.
artwork, an avatar on a forum,
Yeah.
or the people at work questioning what that
Your
picture
lock
you're using
screen
as a
or your
profile.
wallpaper on your PC.
You know, so it's the idea of, again, it's the idea of hiding furry things from your parents or
Yeah.
people you know or people you don't know. And again, this time actually getting sort of sussed out and how you recover. Maybe we can't quite relate to how they solve it in the film.
No. I wish we could.
But no, I think we can all relate to the relative finding further. When your mum or parents find all your furry stuff.
Yeah.
And there's a scene, it's a very short bit, but it's where May snuck off to the party and her mum goes into her room, then looks under the bed, and she
the
finds
stash.
a treasure trove of furry paraphernalia. We've got artwork, we've got
Merchandise. She's still got a merchandise and the t-shirts
yeah,
and
she's getting
so.
the merchandise. The money, less so. Most furries would probably spend that on a fursuit. I would have. You know. But you know, and the mum's kind of disapproving. And now, I don't know. I can't relate to that bit. My parents never found that. I never lived at home as a furry, but I'm pretty sure there's probably a lot of parents who have done that, and a lot of furries who can probably relate to that.
I did, but I came straight away, so I
Yeah.
never really hid anything.
You know, so just the idea that your mum finds all your furry stuff under your bed, it's like, ooh.
Yeah, that is a nightmare.
Yeah, that touches home.
Yeah.
We can feel that. Whoever wrote that scene
knows.
An inspirational quote. Now, the film FURSUIT has so many furry things. It's a beautiful movie, as we know, and there's lots of things we can relate to. But I think the thing that really rang truest to me, and in fact, I think it's what made me want to do this video entirely.
Yeah, I think this was a nod to us anyway.
The last line of the movie, the inspirational quote right at the end, before those credits start rolling.
Yeah.
And that is when May says, "We've all got an inner beast. We've all got a messy, loud, weird part of ourselves hidden away.
Yep.
And a lot of us never let it out.
No.
But I did. How about you?
Yep.
How much of a nod to furries is that?
I mean, don't get me wrong. The good thing is as well written, as in it could be for both things. But nah, let's be honest, this was also
a great quote. It's a very inspirational
is
quote about
very-
the idea of letting your inner animal.
again. We
beast
know
out.
we know how many furries work at Disney. We know who you are.
We're
we
on
know
to
how
you.
many of you
But,
work in the Pixar.
You know, I think there's so many of us who can sit there and go, yeah, you know what, that captures the idea of what being a furry is about.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, letting that inner side out of you, be it that creative part of you, that fun, wild, crazy side of
Yeah.
you. You know,
Silly
enjoy
side.
yourself. Don't lock it away. Don't suppress it. Don't hide it. Get out there. Fursuit. Go to fur meets.
Yeah.
And, you know, after 2 years
Draw.
especially, do it.
Animate.
Yeah.
Go to VR.
Make furry videos.
Yeah.
Subscribe to our channel.
Subscribe to our channel. Buy our merchandise. Oh no, we've become what we are.
Shrills.
Oh, shut up.
We broke the camera bird on that one.
Shut
But,
your
you know,
carrot hole.
But this is the thing. Turning Red is a beautiful movie.
It is.
The animation's good. The story's fun.
It is. It's
Some people
wonderfully
have said
done.
it's a bit predictable. Maybe it is.
A
But you
little
know
bit.
what? It's damn furry, and I love it.
Yeah.
And honestly, I really, really related with this movie.
Yeah, it's another good classic.
So go out and watch it if you haven't already. We may have spoiler alerted it. We've
Yeah.
ruined it now for you if you haven't seen it already. But
But how many furries haven't?
it's true. How much did you relate to this movie? Do you agree with what we said? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please click that like button, boop that subscribe button, and ring that shiny notification bell to find out when new videos drop every week. If you'd like to support the channel further, there's a link to our Patreon in the description below, as well as our merchandise store where you can buy fun Shadow Raccoon t-shirts.
And Theodore Rabbit t-shirts.
There's something for everyone. I'm Shadow Raccoon,
And I'm Theodore Rabbit.
and we'll see you next time. Bye everyone!
Bye.